are still watching Sports Night on Channels Television. Just in case you've joined us, you've missed quite a bit, but you can still enjoy the rest of the show. Nee, let's talk about another big thing going down, the European Championships. Jurgen Klinsmann says it's watered down. I don't know what it means. Now you have 24 teams in the European Championships. But to be honest, if you're looking at Europe right now, you can't look elsewhere. It has to be Germany.
Well, I don't know why everybody has been giving it to Germany. Maybe it's because of their rating. And then another confusion in the air is everybody saying France is also one of the favorites. France is actually not in the top 20 in the world. France actually have two other teams in their group that are actually rated ahead of them. And still everybody still feels it's either Germany or France. Looking at their rating and looking at, their past record in the competition.
But these Germans, you can't ignore. Solid squad.
Well, over the years, the Germans have a way of
youth
being...
and experience.
They have a way of being shoddy and wishy-washy all through the, friendlies. They'll be playing friendlies, they will lose friendlies, they will play draws here and there, and you think, the Germans are not going to do anything. But by the time the tournament starts, they start beating everybody. And the opposite is what happens in England. The English national team beat everybody during the qualifiers,
when it goes to the main
beat
tournament.
everybody during the friendly matches, and when it gets to the main tournament, they don't perform. But the way the German team have actually been conceding goals...
The players have been taken from their top clubs, Bayern, Dortmund, Schalke. I mean, a good blend.
Yes, they have a very good blend and young players as well, but because of the way they've been playing friendlies, you really can't say if you should generalize from the friendly matches. They lost to England, they lost to Slovakia, I think a day ago, so they're about 3-1. So that won't really inspire confidence. But the coach, Joachim Löw, he himself, he said he's a little bit worried about his defense and his team's play. But overall, I know he's gradually achieving what he wants to achieve.
I think the biggest surprise for most of us, Bastian Schweinsteiger making that team, someone who has not played in the past 3-4 months. But they're hoping it will I don't know if he's there because he's captain, but they're hoping he gets to recover.
One thing about Schweinsteiger is because he's been with the German national team for a while now. And then if a player plays under Louis van Gaal and doesn't get enough playing time, you really can't rate that player because you can't trust Louis van Gaal. Di Maria was at Manchester United and didn't even get playing time. He's not at PSG and he's playing very well. So I don't really understand why Schweinsteiger really didn't get enough playing time, although he was injured for the bulk of the season, but still, he still has one or two things to add to the German national team because of his experience and the fact that he'll be able to talk to the younger lads, and generally if he's in camp with them, they will do better.
Okay, let's talk about Mats Hummels. We also learned that he picked up an injury recently, and that's a key player. You pair him with Jerome Boateng, and you have a watertight defense.
Yeah.
But if it's not there, you struggle to think about who else could be the right partner for Jerome if Mats Hummels is not able to recover. Because you pick up an injury in the last game of the season. It's very difficult to recover for a tournament that's less than three weeks as at when you got injured.
Yeah, well, just like every top team in the world, when you have to have replacements for top players when they get injured. And I'm sure the German national team are silently preparing someone just in case Mats Hummels is not fit enough to play for them in the Euros. I don't think they would go into the tournament taking a half-fit player or relying on him because generally they're one of the favorites. But I think Mats Hummels should recover in time to play at the Euros.
Your honest assessment, as I let you go, how far do you think the Germans will go?
Well, I don't think they're going to win it this time. I really don't think they're going to win it. I think the French national team are looking very strong, even though there's too much noise on them. And then the fact that home advantage, can also turn to disadvantage for France.
Okay.
Because they are the ones hosting the competition. But I'm giving it to France, actually.
Okay.
The Germans will do it.
For the French, the talk has not even been about the team. It's about the security, about what's going to happen. And, even the French Open currently going on,
there's security.
The security is top-notch for the Tour de France. I mean, a whole lot of... So these guys, the focus is not even on the French team, it's on how well they are able to secure the tournament.
The country as well, because it's actually a little bit disturbing if if we have to look at the fact that we are going into a football tournament and, the whole country, security worries. The Interior Minister was talking yesterday, was saying that they are actually preparing to ensure that they have 100% security. And he said that the fact that they have 100% security doesn't mean it doesn't guarantee anything, but they will ensure that there's 100% security. So if the minister is telling us that, how people coming in start feeling like, oh, this is not secure.
As one of the centers, there's a 24-hour ban on alcohol. Just to ensure that people say sober, nobody comes to make trouble, so that the people that want to commit terrorist acts will not hide under the guise.
Exactly, of people who are already drunk and the likes and stuff like that. And if that is taking place, if security issues are beginning to take place, take charge of our football games here and there, we'll really start to get worried.
Okay, all right. Okay, Lee, I want to thank you for your time on the show. It's been nice having you with me. Well, that's it. That's how we wrap it up on Sports Tonight. We do hope that you've enjoyed everything that we've brought to you. We'll do this again tomorrow. Bye-bye.